Welcome to Acid Gaming. I am Acid Burn, and we're gonna go over another build today. Today we're gonna do an Ares. Now, make sure you check out the videos. Should be up right before this one. This is gonna be gameplay with this Ares, with pretty much this identical build. Might be some differences. Now, with any Guardian, it's almost the same build over and over again. However, it can be a little situational because with Ares, he's an extremely strong god. Kind of underrated, I think. A lot of people don't play him a lot because he does take teamwork to be played with. I mean, you're not just going to go up and get tons of kills without teamwork. He's personally a great arena player. So if you're really into arena, this is the god for you, and you'll get your kills and help out with teams. And a lot of people get beads when he does ult, but however, your ult will be up before their beads are back up, so it's still not a waste of time. Now, we are going to go over this build. This god has a lot of potential as far as that goes. I kind of got a little head start, so we can go ahead and I'll show you the build. Pardon that back right there. My controller's getting a little messed up. Need to get a new one. First off, some of you might disagree with this as far as this is concerned. With me going with Breastplate of Valor in an arena, it's going to give you your physical protection. Now, this is more of an arena build. If you're doing a joust with him, you're going to want to change this up and go with a set of this. Due to the fact it gives you 200 health, but it's going to help your allies as well. So, I mean, it's pretty much the same thing. I mean, this isn't about it either. Emperor's Armor, it helps with towers and tanking on the towers. So as far as that's concerned, if you're going to do Joust or a Conquest, something like that, this is the set of armor I would replace it with. But as far as an arena build, I go with Breastplate of Valor. Next, you're going to go with Shoes of Magi. Now, I go with these personally with this because it's going to give you 45 magical power, plus it gives you the penetration, and it makes you move faster, so you can catch some of those faster gods that's got a lot of movement speed. Next, Spirit Robe. Relatively cheap. Gives you plus 40 to each protection. Plus, it's going to increase your cooldown more. And it's going to give you crowd control reduction, so if you're getting crowd controlled a lot, it really reduces the crowd control. And you gain an additional 15% damage made over the next 3 seconds whenever you're hit with a hard crowd control effect. So if you are hit, you're going to do 15% more damage over the next 3 seconds, and it only occur once every 10 seconds, which isn't bad. At this point, you're relatively tanky with this god. I mean, I still wouldn't stay in with like a 4v1. I mean, you're still going to have to go in with a team. Next, I'm going to go General Isolation with him. General Isolation. It's going to give you magical power, health, and mana because you are a tank when it comes down to it. But enemies hit with your damage abilities will move 25% slower for the next 2 seconds. This is gonna be pardon that was a little message popping up for a tournament tomorrow. This is great with Ares, I think, due to the fact of his chains. His chains are automatically going to slow you down anyway when you hit someone with their chains. Plus, this is going to slow him down even more. And when you hit him with the chains, it's basically going to slow him down to double slow down. And then if you're hitting him with the fire on top of that, you're going to do a great amount of damage. You're not really going to get away with it. You just got to be able to hit your chains. Now we're going to move on over to Void Stone. Void Stone is plus 40 magical protection, plus 50... or magical power, plus 50 magical protection. If you're going up against an arena again, you're going up against a few different mages. This is also going to help you get in there closer to the mages. Works really great against a Cuckoo, getting in close to a Cuckoo Con. And it also is going to reduce your magical protection of enemies within 55 by 20. So not only are you going to be slowing them with your chains and slowing them with general isolation, you're also going to be reducing their protections against you. So if you are going up against a warrior or another guardian, you're going to be reducing it. And then you're also going to have your penetration, which is back here. So you're going to be penetrating through them, plus you're going to be slowing them down. I mean, this is just an overall great way to go. Now, your last item is going to be situational, because with these two items, with Gem Isolation and Voidstone, it's enough magical power. You really don't need much more because you're slowing them so much. Plus, your team is going to be there with you, hitting them also. You really don't need any more power, but you can always go with it, depending on how it's going. If you're not tanky enough, you're taking a lot of damage for physical or magical. Hide is, I think, a really good last item to go with. Plus, you gain 3 magical possessions for 3 physical for each god kill or assist. Now, you are going to get a lot of assists with this god. That's the key point of this armor, is you're going to get a lot of assists. So that, and plus 10 max 10 stacks. So that's 30 and 30. So that's an extra 30 on top of the 35 it's giving you. So you're going to gain 35, 35. That's going to be 65 and 65 when it comes right down to it. Plus, it's going to give you health and mana. Now, if it comes down to your last item and it's getting close to the end, and you want to start dishing out that damage, try and pick up a few last kills. As far as power items are concerned, it's all kind of basically on how you want to go with it. I mean, a little magical lifesteal never hurts. I mean, if you got healing gods in here, that's not bad to go with here. Is Divine Ruin. I wouldn't really go with any stack items in here because it's not really going to do much for him. Now, the staff, really good item towards the end. I mean, if I was doing really well and I didn't want to get that piece of armor, I go with this. Can give you 300 mana, 300 health, plus 30 magical power, and then 2.5% of that of your health is going to be converted to magical power. Now, that's basically the other item I would go with, but it's all situational. But if you're doing well, I go with that staff, 100%. Now, as far as relics are concerned, all depends on what god you're going against. If you're going to go against another Ares, I go with beads first. But as far as that's concerned, honestly, I go with these two no matter what. It's all situational about how I put them in order. If I'm playing against a lot of squishy gods and maybe only one guardian or really one tanky guy, I'm going to go with blink first. Just so, bam, you can blink in there, ult right away, chain them up, and either you're gonna get kills with that, and you're also gonna be majorly helping out your team, especially if you have a Zeus on your team and the Zeus knows what he's doing. He should be ulting with you right when you pull him in. He drops his ult, and you and him basically should deicide the entire team. The other rock I would go with would be Curse. Using this item reduces all enemy gods' movement speeds by 40%. For 5 seconds. Now, this is basically why I say this god is so underrated. If you put this on, I mean, you have so many slows with this guy. Between the slows you're going to give him by hooking him with your chains, the slows you're going to get with general isolation, plus you curse them, I mean, they are not getting away, and it's really good in a 1v1. I mean, simple as that. We're just going to go in here, and I understand that some gameplay for this build is going to be coming up, but as you hit them with your slows, he's still taking damage. You hit him with the fire, and you just kind of hit him, so it makes it harder to hit, and he's dead. I mean, you always just give yourself another little buff. Now, as far as the combo is concerned with him, that's situational as well. There's a lot of different players out there that are going to say, oh, do this, do that, do this. It's all about what you're comfortable with this god. Personally, if I was going to be in a team fight, which you'll see in one of my other videos that should be up before this one, is the gameplay with this god. You're going to go in, basically, you're going to blink, slow, give yourself the buff, blink in, slow him, ult him, pull him in, hit him with your chains, light him on fire, and that's all over. You can always buff again when that's over. That's pretty much what those are going to be for. Can't really use blink as an escape. I mean, if you're ahead a little bit, you can do it that way. You can blink away. But you're kind of going to blink in, slow them all down so they really can't get away. So whatever god you're not slowing, they're getting slowed anyways. Now, we are going to sell this last item. Or we are going to put the staff on here.
That will make them scream.
That's, again, he's talking with me. We're going to throw this on. Now, this is going to give you almost 3,000 health. I mean, you can change up some items to get a little bit more health, like I said. If you're going against more magical gods, you can always take that off. And go with more magical protection and still keep your cooldowns. His cooldowns are relatively short anyway, so you really don't need a lot of cooldown with him. A little cooldown's always good. So we'll go in and we're going to see what kind of damage we're going to do. Hit him with all 3 chains. So he's pretty much slowing. I should have buffed him before. And I mean, you're just doing so much damage with this guy. It's unbelievable. I mean, they're not getting away. Even, I mean, as you'll see in the other gameplay I'm going to have up, I went against an Arachne, which is extremely fast god. Now, the Arachne basically did not get away from me. Yeah, I mean, that's just going to kill him. I mean, I didn't even hit him with the fire. But I went up against an Arachne, and the Arachne really wasn't a bad Arachne at all. It's just, I slowed that Arachne down so much because Arachnes, and like a lot of assassins, go for speed, and I slowed that Arachne down so much, it was really not a bother for me. But I hope you liked this video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time.